Oh, suki now. I love the fans. I love the fans. All right, so this is a nice fan picture here with the Justice League. You see the actors down below. You see the Justice League on top. They got Zack Snyder as Jesus Christ down there, which is kind of funny. I don't really worship Zack Snyder, so I really don't dig that touch. But the rest is really cool. I wish they had Zack somewhere in the middle of the picture, though. That would have been cool. But anyway, yeah, this is really cool. You know, the fans always have some wonderful things. Fans make movies really great. And remember, you got the power to make this movie get to $1 billion. Believe that. You're the fans. If you're supporting it, and if you're inviting people to see the movie, you're doing your job. Also, try to get up on social media and share stuff. Remember, you can always go to my Facebook page, Justice League Unite. No, it's not a page. Sorry, it's a group. Justice League Unite. Join the group, and we'll give you some more specifics on what you can do next. All right? There's a lovely callback to BVS here. You see the Trinity there, with Wonder Woman being the central piece. And this came after the Wonder Woman. This came before, sorry, the Wonder Woman movie. And then here we have Justice League Against Superman being the main frame piece in this one. And it's so awesome to see. And these shots are actually straight out of the comic books, man. They straight out of the damn comic books. That's what's so cool about this whole thing. Look at them. Look at them. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful, folks? Look at them again here. Oh, that's just some beautiful stuff, man. That's just some beautiful stuff. Oh, my gosh. And that's an Easter egg, too, by the way. I love that the buildings are in the background. The backdrop, you can see the buildings and places here. There's the destruction in the background. Just some real cool stuff right now. They're not fighting here. They're fighting here. You know, it's just, oh, man. So awesome. And man, does that look like Superman. That even looks like Batman. Oh my. Oh man, it's a fanboy moment. Fanboy! Fanboy out! It's a fanboy moment, man. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Anyways, I want to show you guys something else. We have here Flashback Filmmaking. If you don't know them on YouTube, check out their channel. Flashback Filmmaking. The world needs Superman or Clark Kent. Well, it's the world needs Clark. We're gonna talk. The world needs Superman. The team needs Clark. But this is cool because in Justice League War, Batman says the world needs Superman, but in Justice League, he says the team needs Clark. All right, the world needs Superman, which I find is cool. But it's a shout out to Justice League War. And Flashback Filmmaking, he was able to pick up that Easter egg. There's Easter eggs galore in this movie. This movie's filled with substance. You know, this movie's filled with substance, which is really strange. Here's some more Islamophobia. This is from Left Foot Media. It's an Australian guy, and he's talking about how you know, the Islamic nations or the Islam or the Muslim people, they seem to be dominating the world. And so he's got the Islamophobia that those two roughneck guys in one of my Easter egg videos had. And this is the thing we have. We have religious intolerance for other people. There's this crazy thought that Muslims are trying to take over the world. Okay, Russians are not trying to take over the world? Come on now. Let's just think about it. You're saying, okay, these Islamist people are trying to take over the world. Well, radical Christians aren't trying to take over the world, like radical Muslims aren't. Radical Christians don't commit acts of terror. How many people not affiliated with religious groups have done acts of terror? You know, so people think that terrorism, for some reason, has to be with politics. No, terrorism is where you put fear in people so that they're worried about a next attack. Okay, terrorism doesn't have to be in the form of a political agenda. And so they're doing that so that they can nullify those terrorists who actually committed acts where they're white guys, white middle-aged guys. Just to nullify that. Okay? And it's hypocritical. So no, we're not talking about political terrorism. We're talking about terrorism, period. If you put terror in people's hearts because you're doing a hate crime, guess what? You're a terrorist. Call it as it is. Not all, you know, he's mentally unstable. Not all of them are mentally unstable. What do you think? You think sane people would go and do these things? So don't even go there. But you know, when it's a white person and it's a male, if it was a white woman, oh yeah, they might have said she was a terrorist. But if it's a white male, you know what goes on. You know what goes on in the world today. I'm just being real. I don't know about other people, right? Black Lives Matter is more a terrorist organization. Those NFL football players who just chose to kneel, they're more terrorists than a white guy who's out of his damn mind and goes shooting down a whole bunch of people at the age of 65. He's wealthy. He has nothing to worry about. He's just a control freak who decided things weren't going his way, and he decided to take out a whole bunch of lives. The guy is straight up demonic, but yet because he's rich, he's white, so he's right. Man, get out of here with that nonsense. This is 2017, man. Going on 2018. Ain't nobody buying that bullshit no more. And make America great again. Oh, yeah, right. Why? Why does it need to be made great again? It's a great nation. It's the number one superpower in the frickin' world. It's just stupid. But, hey, people hate what they don't understand, right? People need to talk with one another. We need to talk with one another. Otherwise, we'll continue to have these fake outrages. If you're suffering and you can't get the money or the resources you need, you don't take your food from another man's table. You don't rob another man. That's like Ahab and Naaman. He kills Naaman to get his vineyard. And that's what these people are doing. They feel, we need to get jobs back in America. You won't educate yourself. You won't further yourself. No. The jobs must come back to you. And you must just continue to do the same bullshit, but you must get paid for it. I mean, what are we going to do? Go back into the dark ages? Huh? I mean, come on. And that's why most people are going to stand up and start voting. All right? And elections and politics is not the end, folks. It's not the end. So don't think because the person who you voted for got into government means that you're going to get what you want. In fact, sometimes they go against what you stand for. All right, everybody wants to live well. Everybody wants the best for themselves. That goes without saying. But when you build your whole means of governance off of fear and oppressing other people and stripping them of things they have, you're destined to be destroyed by the same thing you're pushing out. As you give off, you will receive. Do unto others as you like them to do unto you. All of these precepts are true. So if you go ahead and preach hate and you go ahead and preach fear, guess what's going to knock you down? Hate and fear is going to take you. It's going to get you. The same thing you put out is what's going to come back to you. It's karma. Anyways, so I just wanted to share a little bit about Justice League, this extra video. I'm putting out a couple more. You might see me do a hangout again, a discussion. It may pop up sometime today. You guys have a great one.